Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of McFizzle's Hardcore Survival World Season 5, Between the Streams 18 and 19. Nearly again, up to that 20, yo. And so we've started this episode doing the looking for sand for, because I need that sand for the, for my making of concrete. I think I'm trying to do a bit of work on the giant hole, but I ran out of sand. So lately I've been alternating, doing a bit of stuff on the giant hole, then a bit of stuff on the sort of museum section of museum slash gallery section of my underground lair. And so here we are working with Mary, I believe, is my new librarian. Mary the librarian from the movie Party Girl, starring Parker Posey. From the 90s, I would say. I don't know if I've seen it. I sort of remember seeing it, but it was a very long time ago. Anyway, this is the second time through doing this voiceover. So, I missed. I had some technical difficulties due to human error, and so I don't know what I've said before, or if I'm going to repeat what I said before. But yeah, so I will say, Mary is one of the quickest librarians that I've gotten up to max level. Miss Dalton and Mary are definitely the two fastest ones. And so now you see I'm going over to the museum side and I'm adding some fences in. Dark oak fences for Jessa and the magical Minecraft animal, kitty zoo or whatever it's going to be. I'm going to put a bunch of animals in there with Jessa. I may or may not put Jessa on a pedestal. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. Maybe. If I can get him up there, I will. So, this is me getting some books to trade with Mary. I think I get pretty much everything I need from her straight up. She's not the greatest librarian in my collection, but at least she didn't waste. I didn't waste a lot of time maxing her out. So here we go. I think this is pretty much. I think I pretty much max her out right now. It helps that I got to sleep. Pretty much twice. So yeah, getting some emeralds from everybody. Making sure I get those mending items maxed out, and you can see there I'm on to the name tag, which is the end. So then I'm getting some wheat for the cows. So I'm trying to keep breeding my cows because we enchanted something there. What was that? Let's say it was a helmet. I think my trident is done, and now I'm trying to get Aqua Affinity, Respiration 3, and Protection on my helmet, as well as Mending and Thorns if possible. Thorns 3 and Mending would be ideal. I don't know if I can fit that many enchantments on a helmet. That's what I'm going to try and do. So yeah, back doing the giant hole. So much safer with the water down the bottom. And I think I've sort of the first section there was a few mobs in there, but I think I've sort of gotten past most of the dangerous stuff now. But it doesn't take long to use up 2 stacks of black concrete, I tell you, because I think one turn around the well is 64 blocks, so, and I'm stacking 3 at a time, so I don't even get through all of it. But yeah, the annoying thing with the librarians was I was so sure that with I thought it was with Mary. She had a enchanted book of Protection 3, but yeah, it did not work out for me. She ended up having some other things that, so I don't know. I must have either misseen it or something, because yeah, I don't think they can change their what they are. But there was two. When I was checking it, there actually was 2 sort of new villages in there. One, because there was one that didn't have a bed, and I couldn't. Neither of them had Protection 3, so that would have been. I was so stoked because that would have just been perfect. I could just could make all of the armor just by dealing with the villagers, but it was not meant to be, unfortunately. So here I am, feeding some cows, getting some chooks, seeing if there's a wandering villager with something that I want to buy. I have not found. I think I find one later in this episode of Between the Streams that sells ink sacks, which is useful to me, but other than that, I haven't found anything useful from the wandering villagers. I guess, if you need something that you don't want to go around and get, then. So this is my new villager, Madam Pince from Harry Potter. She has, I don't know if she has 3 enchanted books, but she might. Which sort of works well since she's sort of magical in nature. But nothing that I really needed. So she's got a couple of high level ones though, but yeah, I would rather have had the Protection 3 that I thought I saw. Yeah, so I'm still working on the durability of my axe, and I think I start later in this episode. I start working on the durability of a shield, since I noticed that it was really low. Another little thing that I've realized was that you can use, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but you can use the bone meal on sugarcane, which is really handy when you need to make lots of paper like I do. So if you're running out, you can always, now I pretty much only need to concentrate on keeping my cows well stocked, well populated. So because I can pretty much get paper whenever I want because I've got so much bone meal. So there, I've finished the Jess's pen, and the next step will be trying to lure a cow over there. But I think I might do a bit of work on my giant hole before I do that. I'm keeping my eggs in check. There's always lots of eggs around. Eggs and watermelon, that's all you need to deal with my farmers. All the rest is just gravy. I have not had to worry about emeralds at all. I'm getting close to 5 stacks of emeralds. 5, yeah, full stacks of emeralds. And I'm trying to use up my bone meal because the bone chest is full. And so is nearly the chest of 3-star level 3 enchanted items in the spawner. So I'm going to have to do something about those too. I think I'll probably end up just dumping them somewhere and dealing with them later, until maybe after I've gone through all of the things. I'm planning on sort of having really high level enchanted armor stands, so like of each of the different types. So there'd be a leather one, a gold one, and I'd combine the things, so I've got these really awesome suits of armor. Is that the one? No, I've just removed that enchantment. So yeah, I've been getting better at maximizing the XP that drops. So yeah, went back downstairs, went back upstairs, and I've just been filling in the massive gap that I made at the very start of this. But I think I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with the river. Whether I'm going to have it layered like the way it is, sort of down the river a bit, or if I'm just going to dig it out completely so it looks completely, man-made. I'm not sure. At the moment, I'm just using it for sand and dirt if I need those things. I don't really. I mean, I use it if I'm heading over to, looking for squid and stuff. I'll use it to get over to where the ocean is, but aside from that, I don't really do much stuff on the surface. It's just really there for sand and trying to make it look okay. But at the moment, I'm not totally happy with it. There were some bonus squids there for us. You love those bonus squids. Bonus insects. And break. Now we're into the fourth chunk. These were the ones that I did yesterday, I think. Yeah, I was planning on having this done and released yesterday, but yeah, the technical difficulties just sort of, I just took it as a sign. It was not meant to happen yesterday, so apologies if you were waiting for my stream today. It's not going to happen. But I've got other things I can do. I've got another Hollow Knight that I've got to get some raw footage for, because it's sort of, I'm in a tricky level, so I'm trying to work my way through it without looking up the cheats on the internet. What am I doing here? Making some books to trade with Madam Pince, maybe? Collecting some eggs. And off to the farm. It's getting harder to find the villages in the building of hard workers, because yeah, there's so many librarians in there now. I don't even know how many. So yeah, I guess I was filling in the deets in the book, in the notes for Madam Pince, and getting some more wheat, some melons, watermelons, and that was another useless wandering traveller. He was not the one with the black ink sacs. Yeah, it just seemed to get up to level 30 really quick now. Dealing with the farmers, and then just a little bit of grinding in the spawner, level 30, and then I can have another crack at enchanting. I usually get, one crack per, chunk, or close to it. Definitely every 2 chunks. Maybe it's 2 shots every 3 chunks. Who knows? Who can tell? I'm not gonna find it out. So I think that was me getting the. I've got Respiration 3. I've got Aqua Affinity 1, and Protection 4. I think on my helmet. And now I'm trying to get a cow to come out and go to lure him down to the pen, and this cow will be Jessa. So yeah, Jessa the cow made it to the pen, the first animal in there, and we'll probably do another one in the stream tomorrow, I hope. We'll see. I'll see if the technology will let us do it. Okay, so I think Madam Pince is still. I think she's the last. She's the last villager that I got to max out on this episode between the streams. I don't think I've got any more. I don't think I've even made a bed for them. Or maybe I have. I don't know. Have I done the brown bed yet? I don't know. That was the bed I'm up to. I must have, because I put the I've got the cocoa beans up on the jungle wood in the storage area. And that's where I get my brown dye. So I'm just going to do a bed of each color until I get that achievement. So here's another bit of work on the giant hole. I don't mind doing it the way I've been doing it this way. It's sort of doing a little bit more than I was in season 3, like where I was just doing one layer at a time, and it sort of became almost like a calendar of how long the season was going by how deep the hole was. This one, oh, my cat's calling me. But this one, it seems to just be more about trying to get the thing done. I've toying with the idea of making it into a squid farm, but I don't know if that's, that's just if it works. Like I could easily fill it up with water and get squids to grow in it, hopefully, but I don't know if that needs to be a certain dimension. Like, at least from my experience wandering around, like it sort of doesn't need to be super deep, but it needs to be wide, and that's where I seem to find the most squid, and they seem to just spawn in, whereas I think the giant hole is deep but not wide, so I don't know if that would but I'm not, after the giant hole's finished, I won't really need the black ink as much anyway, so because I've already got some black sheep, but we'll see, time will tell. Okay, speaking of, I've got to go looking for some black ink because I've run out. And that was why Madam Pince took so long, is she needed ink sacks to trade, and I didn't have any. I think she was almost, that level was almost full, but I ran out of ink sacks, and I don't like, the other trade was not really worth it, so I thought I'd just go scooting around looking for squid and black ink. So this is where this episode starts. A epic sea journey. For this sea journey, I got to the little bay area where I usually go looking for my squids and fish and coral and all that. And this time, I usually turn to the right and go right, because that's where the coral reef is. This time I just thought, I'll go left and just hug the coast and see how far I can get. And every time now I'm going out, I'm actually looking for rabbits as well, because I need a rabbit's foot for another spell that I make, a potion that I'm making. So, and I thought there was a desert over that way. So, but I think I ended up just looping the entire island, which it took several in-game days. But I went all the way around the island, because I ended up coming back through that coral reef and the villages and all that sort of stuff that over where I go if I go to the right out of that and first bay. So that was interesting. It's good to go all the way around the island. I think there was a jungle somewhere around there. But I noticed it on the position, coordinates thing there. I didn't even get a full stack of ink sacs either. There was this. It might have been this day where I just didn't get any. No squid seemed to spawn. It was sort of a bummer. And then after this day, a bunch of, the next day it was fine. But I can show you this area where I find that squid spawn a lot. There's like a little deserted village with some docks, like jetties, overhanging in the water, which I think I get on my next day here. And here. So this area, I have lots and lots of squid spawn here. I've gone here a few times, and there's always heaps of squid. So maybe I should just go straight there. Use that village as my squid fishing spot. Get the coordinates. Maybe make a nether portal. Fast there. But you can see it's not particularly deep, but it's wide and open. So there's a lot of water there. But it's not particularly deep. So I figured I'm back at the bay. I might as well just go back, and I've got enough ink sacs to deal with Madam Pince's requirements. So off I go. Found a couple of bonus squid on the way back too. What a score! And so down we go. Get some eggs and go do some trading with Madam Pince. And I think I get there and realize I need some other stuff. I think I need some books and book and quills and stuff like that. Always annoying when you get there and you realize you've left stuff behind. Such is life. Alright, we're into our last chunk. Finally. It only took 2 attempts. And yep, more of the same. More trading. Farmer Maggot. Farmer Bob. Farmer Joe. Farmer Maggie. And there he is. The wandering villager with something I actually wanted. But then I found like his I don't know how often his stuff restores, because I come back to him later and everyone else has slept, but his he was not interested in selling me any more ink sacs, which means he's totally useless to me. If he could provide me ink sacs, I'd let him. That would be great. I wouldn't have to go searching for squid anymore. But we'll see. So far, I haven't murdered him yet. I'm leaving him in there, but it just means I've got these 2 llamas in there. So I don't know if I murder the llamas, is that gonna mean he gets grumpy and leaves? I don't know. But yeah, it was good timing because I needed ink sacs, and so now I'm getting white concrete, because instead of getting another animal, maybe I was waiting to get have I named Jesse yet? I don't know, but so yeah, I've decided for this the museum / gallery side, I'm going to make a 3-block tunnel like on the other side, but it's going to be made of white concrete with the smooth stone floor. So all the tunnels are going to be white concrete. So it's just going to be, pristine. So I had to dig out a bit of stuff to put so this is my other project. So I'm going to be looking for sand a bit more frequently, because I'm going to need a lot of it. And I just thought it'd be nice for Jess's little area to have to be look nice before he has all his friends over. So he's in there by himself at the moment. I don't know if I've named him yet though with the name tag. I would say I have. I would think I have, since I'm at a lower level. Means I've enchanted some things. But yeah. Anyway, we're down to a minute to go in this episode of McFizzle's Hardcore Survival World Season 5 between the streams 18 and 19. And yeah, so hopefully this will work, and hopefully, like I had a problem uploading the last one, so that's why it's out of sync with the rest of the series. So hopefully this one will update without a problem, and I can do my stream tomorrow. That's the plan anyway. So I'll leave you with the sped up sounds of Minecraft. Maybe I'm trying to cull some more skeletons, and I'll see you all later. Bye.